So here's my second most favorite trick within Visual Studio. Last time we learned how to start an application and debug it by opening it as a solution. And today we will look at function breakpoints. I have this app that I downloaded from the internet and it doesn't ship with any symbols, it's built as release, but luckily it's open source. I want to see where this hello world is called from because it has a typo in it and I want to see the whole call stack. I want to fix it eventually, but it requires some additional debugging. So I will go to the source of the application. I will find where the message is coming from by searching for the words of the message. And I will take a note that it's coming from a method called hello world, obviously. Then I can go into my Visual Studio. I can go into breakpoints, new, function breakpoint, and I can set that to hello world. And now if I start debugging the application, Visual Studio will find all the instances of all the hello world methods and it will attach a breakpoint to them. In this case, I have only one, so there's only one breakpoint. But if there were more, we will have more breakpoints. So just like that, I was able to reach the exact point in the application in which I'm interested in. I can look at the call stack. I can see what is the logic before the method. I can go up and I can follow it all the way down to the main method of the application. This is not everything that we can do with function breakpoints. Function breakpoints can also be more specific. They can more describe what you want to attach to. So in this case, I have two loaders and they have load method. In fact, they have three different loader methods. So there's load on loader 1, there's load on loader 2, and then there is load with integer parameter. Let's see what happens if I create a function breakpoint and add just the load name. I debug this application, it's a new app, and I will see in my breakpoints, if I expand this, that I have 3 different breakpoints attached. In fact, there is way more of them because there is way more methods that are called load inside of the runtime, and I might be running into them. This is not very practical, and you can see that the name was expanded to console app loader1.load. So let's disable this one and add a new function breakpoint called loader1load. And this way I can qualify the name of the method with the class name and also with the namespace name if I wish to. So that will allow me to attach only to that one specific load method. So let's stop that. We can start it again. And we are attached to loader1load. But if I continue into loader 2, it will not attach because now we're selecting only specifically loader 1. I will go ahead and delete both breakpoints. And then we will look at how we can attach specifically to this one that has an integer parameter. So again, I can go here, I can do function breakpoint. I may specify loader 2 if I wish to, but I don't have to. I can say load, type of the parameter, and that's it. I click OK. I go debug my method, and it will specifically attach only to this. So before that, we called load, and load with no parameters, there was no breakpoint. But if I want to attach this one and I specify the type name, I get attached to it. So this way I can filter exactly to what method I want to attach. Again, this is very useful when the name of the method is very generic. Specify the class name, and also if you want to attach just to a single overload of that method, specify the type name of the parameter